Hi and welcome back to the cottage, everybody. I've got a little bit of a different video for you today. We are nearing the end of summer here in Minnesota. School's about to start, and I thought it might be kind of fun to show you a little day in the life of our family. Today my husband and oldest son were out the door by about 6:30, and after I said goodbye, I crawled right back into bed. I have to admit that I am going to miss this part of summer once the school routine begins, just being able to kind of lounge around in bed and take things a little bit easy. I do like to, though, make sure to wake up before the other kids do, just to kind of get myself ready and get myself in a good state of mind and ready to take on the day with all the kids. First thing that I do in the morning after I get myself ready is make my bed, and this is a habit that I've had since I was a little girl. I just love having that small sense of accomplishment right away in the morning, and I like having my bed looking neat. I then head upstairs to wake up the other kids, and this morning my boys were already awake, but the girls needed a little extra nudge to get going. And I'm trying to slowly get them back into the routine of school where they get themselves up and brush their teeth and get dressed and everything right away. We just do it maybe a little bit more casually than we will when the school year starts. Our older daughter has a joint condition that makes it difficult for her to bend her knees, and she wears AFO braces to help her walk. And it's difficult for her to put on her own shoes, and so this summer we've been really working hard on helping her get some more independence in that regard and giving her some tools to help get the job done a little easier. And I know it's frustrating for her at times, but we're super proud of her for sticking with it and learning how to do this for herself. When the kids are eating breakfast, you can usually find me upstairs making the beds. And again, this is not a chore to me. This is something I do enjoy doing. And it's sort of just kind of a relaxing time, a quiet time, maybe the calm before the storm, if you will, for the day ahead. And I love leaving the rooms nice and neat and tidy and ready for the day. At the beginning of the summer, our youngest son told us that he wanted to take up some running goals, and so he and a neighborhood friend go out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and they run 1 mile together. And I like to bike alongside them just to make sure that they're doing all right, and I track their time and their distance to see how they are doing and if they're reaching their goals. And it's just been really fun to see them push each other and encourage each other and reach those goals that they set for themselves. The girls will usually play together for a little while before it's time to start doing a bit of schoolwork. And we do not homeschool our kids, but I like to, during the summer months, just keep their brains active For our girls especially, it's important that they don't lose the concepts that they've already learned throughout the school year. School's a little bit more difficult for them, and so we've been working hard on doing reading every day, and also I'm going through the more obscure concepts such as telling time with a clock and counting money. And I'm hoping that by going through this throughout the summer, they might be a bit more ready once school starts. I also enjoy time reading with our youngest son, and we have been going through this series of books this summer where he'll read a little bit and I'll read a little bit, and it's just kind of a fun time for us to bond. Before we know it, it's time to jump in the van and pick up the oldest boy from football practice. Throughout the summer, on Monday through Friday, we've been able to stop by our school and partake in their summer lunch program. They offer free lunch and breakfast for students up to age 18, and this has been just an amazing resource. It's a community outreach that our school does, and it's really taken a lot of pressure off of me to have to worry about what we're going to be eating for the day, and we're so thankful to have this resource in our community. Once lunch is finished, we like to have a little bit of quiet time, and this is usually when our kids are allowed to have a bit of screen time down in the basement, and this just gives me an opportunity to catch up on some work things and just to have a little bit of downtime for myself. In the late afternoon, I like to go outside to the garden and just spend a few moments in nature, and I'm always amazed at how much this little bit of time outdoors helps to calm my spirit and just kind of refocus my brain. And this garden was a lot of work to set up. My husband and I spent many hours prepping this space, and now to be able to reap the rewards of all this hard work and labor is super gratifying. Most days, as soon as Craig gets home from work, some of the kids are asking him to go with them to the park. And this Friday evening, we were able to go as a full family together and just spend a little time there. The boys like to play catch with the football, and the girls usually play on the playground equipment. Back home, we start prepping supper, and tonight a couple of the kids joined me in the kitchen to make some finger foods that we're going to eat tonight. And the hit of the night was the soft pretzels that we made. We dipped in cheese sauce, and everybody really enjoyed them. And this Friday night was a little bit special because the Vikings had a preseason game, and so we all just kind of gathered in the basement and ate our supper and watched the game. Unfortunately, they lost, but it was still fun to watch them play anyways. And that will end our day here at the cottage. Thanks so much for watching today, and we hope that you'll stop by the cottage again really soon.
Whoa!
Okay. We also have to do that.
Sweaty?
I'm sweaty.